We're here at Port Douglas. No, we're here at Cooktown. And just saw this old fella here with his sign out, so I just went and bought these kilo of absolutely sensational tiger prawns straight off the back of the boat. You can see we've just crossed the river, so this is the old Laura ruins, and so we're basically going to follow the river up, and there's New Laura, and then we basically just follow that road up. So here we are up in Cape York. We're not all the way up, but a good enough way up, and we're just camped on this beautiful little creek, and you can see it's a real sandy little creek and not much rainforest, a bit of dense stuff along the creek, but then scrubby stuff as soon as you get away from the creek. And the bloke was saying that just up there about 50 metres yesterday, the sort of 14-foot saltwater crocodile, but we couldn't find him this afternoon, and so we just come for a swim in this little sandy patch here. And if ever somebody was to wonder why feral pigs are a pest, you can have a look at this beautiful little waterhole behind us here, and you can see how much damage they've done to the foreshore, digging up bulbs and tubers and all sorts. Jill, we're at our camp, and our host turned up yesterday afternoon and interrupted our mud crab eating to tell us that there was a big feral pig just up the road, so we all raced up and shot him with the 2506, and then if that wasn't enough, he said, "Oh, would you like some meat?" So he gave us some Y-bone and some rib. So we're just going to mix that up with a sizzling Mongolian meal base and have it for tea tonight. Coals out to the side, and they look black and dead, but really they're not. If you put the camp oven near anything too hot, then that's probably. So we're just searing it to seal in the flavour. Got a nice young boar, and I took the back straps and the rump off it, and so we're going to have that cooked up tonight in the camp oven. So you can see the back straps are really nice. And so it's putting the pork into the preheated camp oven. So here we are, Jill, eating that pig that we shot the night before last. And at one stage, for about 4 or 5 days, there was 7 people with us, and that's the amount of rubbish that we brought out after that amount of time. And plus, the campsite that we were at had some rubbish on it, so we put that in our bag as well. Balancing rock. The rock was about to fall, so Jill held it up. Well, Jill, I noticed the red light came on to say the alternator wasn't charging, and I thought it's only a brand new alternator, but what's happened is is this is the tensioner screw for the alternator, and the machine screw, or the bolt if you like, that goes through there has wiggled its way out because of all the vibrations. So I've got a couple of spare bolts that I had in my toolbox, so I'm going to try and use one of those spare